Crunchy.
Hello, Crunch community. My name is Levi Out Loud. You call me Levi, you call me Loud. Just don't call me out. I'm here with Just Chat from Inside Thoughts Productions, and we'll be talking about Death Battle. We're huge fans of Death Battle. Well, I'm probably maybe a bigger fan of Death Battle than
Absolutely.
Justin over here. But I really like Death Battle. It's been around for maybe like more than 10 years. I remember seeing the very first episode, and it's just something that really takes off that I really look forward to watching. And if you guys aren't in the know, Death Battle, no one knew what was going to happen in Death Battle because Rooster Teeth fell down. Rooster Teeth went, I believe, bankrupt, or they closed down, and no one knew what was going to happen with Death Battle. I believe I told you that before, right, Justin?
You did. You did, Levi.
Yeah. So, and recently they did a Kickstarter, and that Kickstarter did phenomenally well. It's so, I want to say, like, surreal, like how many fans Death Battle got, because like they one time stated that they did like a Mickey versus Yoda fight, and they were like kind of like a little bit worried that it might be taken down, but if they did that episode way early when they didn't have that big fan base, then it probably would have get taken down. But they've got such like a cult following, and it's so amazing. Um, Justin hasn't seen the Kickstarter video. I'm gonna show him that real quick. Let me go and share that.
Levi, can I say, speaking of death battles, do you know what's death battling me the most right now?
What's Death Battling the most?
Your hat and your hoodie. They match in colors, but you got Kirby versus Nickelodeon right now. And I'm just saying, I don't know who would win in the fight. I'm going for Kirby, but I just wanted to let you know that I think it's definitely on brand for what we're talking about today.
I don't think there's anyone in Nickelodeon that could go up against Kirby. But let's
And
go.
Bob,
Let's not go off too much topic.
Fairly Odd Parents. Anyway,
No,
Come here.
they can't. They
The
can't
creators of
fight.
Death Battle, the show that pits your favorite characters against each other to see who would win in a fight, with math and science and death, all shown through epic battle scenes made by professional animators. And now we own it. We're making new episodes, including the long-awaited. Wait, let's give them some context before we show anything. But it looks so cool. First off, yes, Death Battle is going independent. We've been operating under other companies since the show started, but now, for the first time ever, we actually own the show we created, which feels so good to say. We have all sorts of dreams for the future of the show and the channel. We want to take Death Battle to a whole new level for the fans. The show has inspired millions of people to create amazing fan art, stories, blogs, even animations. You know who you are. And you've inspired us to spread our wings with new shows, live events, and the best community ever, the Champion. But guys, making Death Battle is expensive, and while we're stoked to be independent, we don't have the funding of a major corporation anymore. If we're going to make Death Battle ourselves, we want to do it right with the right people.
I was a champion on my
Animation,
personal
music,
account
writing,
for a
research,
good
editing,
while.
storyboard, sound design,
You
and
what?
so much more. There's a
I was a
lot
champion
into
for a
one
while.
episode of Death
It's
Battle.
like
We want to
it's like a
respect the
$5 fee,
amazing team that made the show
$5
last
monthly
year,
fee.
as many of them as we can, and we aren't asking them to work
Like a
for free.
subscription.
So we're launching
Yeah.
a Kickstarter. The good news is we've already started. 4 new episodes of Death Battle are already partway done, give or take, including some of the animation. Check this out.
Here it is. This looks super cool.
Wow.
Right? Dad versus dad.
I've come to make an announcement.
Always down, ready to ride.
Oh wow, Bowser versus
Those
Eggman.
aren't finished yet. They still look pretty sick. We are teaming up with some incredible indie animators for these. Devil Artemis for Omni-Man versus Bardock.
I love
Goro
Devil
for
Artemis
Bowser
work.
versus Eggman, and more for 2 other episodes we can't wait to show you. Our first goal is to finish those 4 episodes, but we want to make more, way more. The more funding this campaign gets, the more episodes of Death Battle we get to make. Simple as that. And hey, don't underestimate the value of just $5. Right. None of us are alone here. This is a community effort. If everyone who watches this video contributes just a little bit, it'll all add up to something much bigger. The last video we posted on the channel got over 500,000 views. If everyone who watched that pledges just $1, we'd have enough to fund like a whole year of Death Battle. Not to mention unlocking all the rewards that are exclusive to this campaign, like this awesome coin, a vinyl album with unreleased music, a long-awaited rematch, and get this, a guaranteed opportunity to pitch your Death Battle idea directly to us. And don't worry, YouTube members, we haven't forgotten about the episode you voted for. We've run the numbers countless times, and this Kickstarter is absolutely necessary to getting an independent Death Battle started. Afterwards, memberships and sponsorships will be vital to keeping the show and the channel going. Seriously, your continued support means the world to us. But hey, even if you can't contribute, you can still support us by helping us spread the word of the campaign. Take to your socials, tell your parents, tell your friends, tell your rich friends. And like Gandalf says, even the smallest bit of money can change the course of the future. I don't think you said that. And keep checking back. We plan to post updates on our progress all along the way. If everything goes well, we plan to release our first episode later this year. Yep, this year. When we started the show a decade ago, we had no idea just how important it would become to so many people. And with your generosity, we can continue to make Death Battle's future together. If you want to save Death Battle, click the link in the description below. Check.
So I'm really like upset because I didn't know how Kickstarter works. There was like a because they have certain tiers where like you pledge like $5, you get like a special pin, and there was like one, I think it was like maybe $100 or $200, and you get like a poster signed by all of the cast members. And I was like, okay, I can wait like a week or something like that when I get paid. And turns out that was like that was a limited quantity.
Dang.
Of so I missed out on that poster. I was like, oh my god.
Dang.
I was super upset.
I would have been too.
So they have a $75,000 goal, Justin. $75,000 goal. Do you know how much time they had to reach that goal?
I'm guessing probably about 2 months.
2 months to hit 75,000.
Yeah, I guess that's their. I don't know what their timeline would be. I wouldn't know how to calculate that. I don't really know Kickstarter that well, but my money is on 2 months.
All right, so they reached their $75,000 goal in 21 minutes.
Word.
Yeah.
Wow. So, can you pull up the statistics, Levi? Can you share your screen with the statistics?
I'll share it. So okay, well, just one more. So do you know what they ended off with? Because like there is a time limit to where the official fundraising ends. Do you know how much they ended with?
$1 million.
$1 million? No.
Higher or lower?
Lower.
Oh. 500,000?
So they ended with $739,438 with 7,812 backers.
Wow. And only 75,000 was the goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we have about maybe 2 years. I think they estimate maybe like about 2 years of Death Battle, maybe, possibly.
Wow.
So I was going to show you what is probably guaranteed as Death Battles. Someone made a user by the name of Robuscus made like a really cool like trailer, like we are so back, showing what was guaranteed, because they had the little tier list. So if we make 100,000, we're gonna make this episode. If we make 200,000, we're gonna make this episode. So, and someone made like really good montage of all those. Beforehand, you did see Omni-Man versus Bardock, because we're gonna be talking about the Death Battles that are guaranteed. What do you think about Bardock versus Omni-Man?
I love it. I think that is going to be a fantastic battle. Who I think is going to win? Omni-Man has no morals at all, or his morals are very out there. So there's no limit for him. He has no emotional attachment. There's no stopping the man. So
I think I'm on Bardock's side. I mean, I think I'm on Omni-Man's side as well. But you know, it doesn't have so much to do with um morals so much as with experience. I think Omni-Man has more experience.
you think so?
Yeah, I think he's lived for a long time, more than Bardock.
I don't know. I've been playing basketball since I was born, Levi. I still suck. I have a lot more experience than some of the people that are joining the NBA today. I'm just letting you know.
So what did you about the second about Bowser versus Eggman?
I like that one too. I love Bowser. I love Bowser. Bowser is my dude. I've liked him forever.
I think Bowser's got it. I think Bowser's got it. I think he has more ferociousness.
Well,
Yeah.
even though I love Bowser, Eggman is a lot smarter.
Mm.
And I'm not sure which tactics that he would use. But I want Bowser to win. I love Bowser. You know what? I'm going for my boy. I'm going for my boy Bowser, even though I don't know if he has a chance. But I haven't been wrong yet, Levi. So I'm going with Bowser.
I think you've been wrong before.
Eggs for breakfast.
But let's go and look at what they have. I think I'll put a pause in each video. Should we go through the whole video, then talk about each battle afterwards?
Up to you. Surprise me.
You choose. You're the guest. Go ahead.
Oh my, thank you. You're such a good host. Except you never compliment my house. Let's do stop with each one.
Stop with each one. All right.
It'll be fresh.
So this was made by a user called Robuscus. I really liked it.
I like the colors. Wow.
So we're getting a live action battle by Ishamark, which is really good. It had I believe
That was Red somebody versus Nightwing. Red X? That was Red X, right?
yeah. Red Hood.
Red Hood. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, and then there was that one animator that did Scooby vs. Courage, which was really great.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. And Torian is gonna be amazing. So I don't know if you ever watched Death Note. Did you ever watch Death Note?
Nope. I've heard of it.
Okay.
It's on my list. I have not seen it yet.
Everything's on your list at some point.
You're not wrong.
But okay, so I'm gonna talk about this one. So Light versus Columbo. I have no idea who Columbo is. Apparently, he's a detective. His show came out way back then. When did it come out? Let me see. Columbo came back in 1968, and he had 10 seasons. It was a tip. They say it isn't a typical detective whodunit TV show, but apparently it was a very good detective show. So he's going up against Light Yagami. I don't know what he could do against Light Yagami. I don't know if he has some type of power. So that's gonna be very interesting. I always thought Light Yagami would be going against Walter White, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That's very funny though.
They say legends never die, no. Legends never die, no.
Okay, so we are supposedly going to be getting a rematch. I don't know what rematch people would want to see. Mostly, I've been seeing like a lot of different takes. Most popular one is the one on the bottom right, which is Yang versus Tifa. I've seen Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. They want a lot of rematches. I think that's probably the most disliked death battle in history. I see a lot of takes for,
Which one?
Ben 10 versus Green Lantern.
Which one was
the Victor? The Victor was Green Lantern.
Why?
Yeah, a lot of people weren't happy about Ben 10 losing. I think it made sense.
I think it made sense too. I haven't even seen it, and I think it made sense.
And then people say Master Chief versus Doom Guy. That deserves a rematch because Master Chief won. They say that Doom Guy would just eliminate Master Chief. And then these three, Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man 2 2099, Dante versus Bayonetta. I haven't seen any requests for rematches for those, so I'm really surprised. But I've been seeing a lot of traction for Mewtwo versus Shadow.
I think I was just about to say, Levi, I think that's the dumbest fight out of this whole group here. Mewtwo would slaughter and should slaughter Shadow.
Mewtwo did win that battle, but
Of
I
course
guess
he
a
did.
lot of people, I guess a lot of people want Shadow coming. Shadow's pretty strong though. Shadow's pretty tough.
I don't give a damn how strong you are. No, Mewtwo versus Shadow. Mewtwo wins. That's like Arnold Schwarzenegger versus The Rock. You know who's gonna win? It's Arnold.
No, I was gonna say The Rock.
No,
Like,
I'm not talking about present day Arnold. Like, no. Not pudgy pudding Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm talking back in the day Arnold versus prime time The Rock. Arnold wins.
but if I had to pick from these six, I guess maybe I'll go with Yang versus Tifa. I think Tifa was severely um lacking, but well, out of these six, what would you pick, Justin?
I have a bias, but Batman Beyond versus Spider-Man. I'm guessing.
Batman Beyond did win that one. Batman
I bet he
Beyond
did.
did win that one.
Yep.
So yeah,
I would like to
but
see the Master Chief battle. That seems fun. I thought
yeah,
that was
like in
Sanderson, to
3D.
be honest with you.
But let's go ahead.
If you a legend, time to rise up.
Over 20 episodes.
Legends never die, legends never die.
You know that one?
I'ma take the prize. Legends never
Ooh.
die.
All right, so God of War versus Asura's Wrath. This one's been basically been requested for a very long time. I'm happy that people are getting it, but this is gonna be stopped for Asura, given that Asura stopped like a giant finger from Earth. But any takes on this, Justin? I know you probably never seen Asura.
I've never seen Asura, but what that mouth do? Anyway, but wow, look at him. Oh my gosh, he's just so intimidating. Look at it. Do you see that his body in the right corner? Like that's stupid. Like
So he can grow two other arms, and there was like this giant god from space that was like just poking the earth, and this dude was able to basically hold it. So I don't
that
know. A
man
lot of
was
people want.
formed. He was not created. Look at this man. Look at the detail of him. He has a six pack on top of the six pack, and then he has those little things. I forgot what they're called, but like it's just everything is so detailed. Like they chiseled that thing. Oh my gosh.
But I see the appeal of this battle, but I'm glad it's fine getting done, so people stop requesting it. But
I don't even know who Asura is, but I definitely think that God of War is gonna have to put in some work.
okay, so this one's Mahito versus Shigaraki. So Mahito being from Jujutsu Kaisen and Shigaraki for being My Hero Academia. I am familiar with both franchises. I'm caught up on both of them currently, and I think you've only seen the guy to the right, correct, Justin?
Correct.
So basically, they essentially have the same power, Justin. The guy on the left, he can touch you, and basically, once he touches you, he can alter your soul, and that essentially alters your body. So he can like twist it, shrunk it, um, essentially blow up your face. So yeah, and then the other guy, the other guy can basically turn you to dust, and like a lot of people are putting Mahito as the winner, but I think Shigaraki can win because later on Shigaraki gets like a whole bunch of superhero super villain buffs, but I think Mahito also has a final evolution stage. But yeah, I think Shigaraki will, but I'm really excited for this matchup. I always like a villain versus villain fight over a hero versus hero or hero versus villain.
Yeah. Who wants to see their heroes fighting each other? Unless they're fighting over somebody. Oh wow.
Also, this is another Aang fight. This is going to be Aang's second time coming in. This is Aang versus the Traveler, and the Traveler is from Genshin Impact. I played a little bit of Genshin Impact back then. I think I'm trying to figure out what the last character was when I was released. It was like this girl with a fire guitar. That's as far as I probably got into it, and then I just stopped, and I took like a long break from it, but the Traveler, male or female, because they're both essentially the same. I think they control all elements as well. So like lightning, earth, fire, water, ice. So all that. So
Yeah, I
it'd
think it
be
should be a
very
good battle.
interesting. Yeah, they also have like they fight with swords and shit.
Aang needs a sword. Do you know how badass Aang would be if he had a sword?
It's very interesting because like the thing is Genshin Impact has so much lore, so I don't know if Aang would win this.
I don't know if he
Even
would win
though
either. They have
even
swords.
though even though Aang has like tremendous feats for like a 13-year-old, like
I
I think
mean,
he
Avatar State does a lot. You
yeah.
know, Avatar State is insanely strong. So I think that would give anybody a run for its money. But they have swords, Levi, and they control all elements with swords.
It's just one sword.
But the girl has a sword. They like a package deal, right?
Okay, so when you're going to get Impact, I don't know if they're going to choose the male or female, but when you go into it, you essentially you essentially pick your gender. So if you want to pick the male
Um,
or female, canonically in the story, they're twins,
mhm.
but you choose either or. So they'll probably pick the boy, Aether. Aether, I doubt they pick Lumine for the fight.
Well, they still got nothing on Aang because Aang can access all of his ancestors, all the previous avatars. So they don't got
That
nothing,
is true. That is
nothing,
true.
nothing
That is
on me.
true. Let's go to the next one.
I've always wanted to
Uh,
see that fight.
yeah, who you think's got this one? I want to like see. I don't know how they're gonna do this battle. Everybody's requesting it, but how do you determine who will win this fight? Like, would Ash use all the Pokemon he's ever captured? Because Ash's story is done. Like it's now his daughter that's in the show.
Oh,
So
that's who
Ash is
that
done.
is?
The new girl, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow. I watched like 2 episodes at somebody's house and they didn't tell me the backstory. I didn't know that. Now I feel an emotional connection to it. Now I feel okay. And before I didn't. Before I was like, why did they restart this? This was stupid. But now that I know it's Ash, I'm all for Ash. I'm all for Ash in this battle because of that. Even though those were OG shows when I was little. Those were like it was neck and neck. It was Yu-Gi-Oh! And then right after that, I'd watch Ash's Pokemon, you know? So it's just that's a hard decision, but I'm gonna have to go with Ash for the nostalgia. And just because you told me that information about the show.
What? But because I'm pretty sure well, maybe Yugi has a kid at this point too. If I show you his kid, would you vote for him?
Maybe. Then I would
Is
be very confused. I'd be conflicted.
so I tried looking up. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that was his daughter, but
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
No,
trying to fact
no,
check.
Levi, you can't play with my emotions like that. No,
I'm trying to fact check it right now.
you-
I'm trying to fact check it right now. I don't know.
fuck everything I said. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna win. It's not a reboot for no reason.
I'm looking up right now.
Yu-Gi. Can't believe this.
Okay, it doesn't look like no. I think it's just a popular fan theory.
I was bamboozled. I'm done. Yu-Gi-Oh's gonna win.
I'm so sorry for that.
I
I thought it was. I thought she was. But so like I don't know if they're going to be doing all of Ash's Pokemon because he has like 30 Tauros. He has like 30 Tauros. You remember that episode where he just was catching like those bulls? So he has 30 Tauros. But if are they just gonna pick the 6 strongest? Because then Pikachu's got to be one of the 6 because he always has Pikachu in his team. And then how's Yugi fight? Does he just use Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl and
Blue-eyed white dragon or something like that. I forgot what his name was.
He doesn't. I don't think he has Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah, he did.
Wasn't that Kaiba?
He also had it.
I don't think he had it.
He had the magician dude that you were talking about, and then blue-eyed
I
white
think
dragon.
I think he had like Red Cipher Dragon or something like that.
Oh, I still go for Yu-Gi-Oh. He has stronger cards.
I'm gonna choose Ash because Ash. So canonically, he's picked some of these Pokemon up, and like they weigh like a whole bunch of tons, so he has a lot of strength. And there's this one scene where he throws like a giant tree at somebody.
Exodia.
So Ash can fight. Fuck Exodia.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh look like he could throw hands. I don't know what you mean.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you just missed that. Oh.
All right, Simon the Digger versus Kyle Rayner. So let me get so Simon Rayner is the strongest Green Lantern.
I haven't heard of this dude.
He's the White Lantern. And Simon the Digger, so I've never seen Tegan open Goran Logan. I've never seen Goran Logan before. But essentially they're like in these giant mech suits. And like they can essentially stomp galaxies. Supposedly. So I don't have much information about this one. This one has also been very requested. Anything you want to share, Justin?
Kyle Rayner, I think would win because and I'm not saying that just because of my bias for DC. It's honestly because just Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan have fought a lot of galaxy destroyers in their time and have won. And then you say this is the strongest Green Lantern? I mean, I don't know who Simon the Digger is, but I think Kyle got this one.
Okay. Next one. So Ruby versus Maka. I think this one might be my most favorite matchup. This was when Death Battle was under Rooster Teeth, and of course Rooster Teeth own Ruby. So obviously they're like, okay, yeah, we're gonna be making this battle soon. Ruby from, of course, Ruby, and Maka. Have you seen Maka? Have I showed you that anime before, Soul Eater? So Maka is also a girl with a scythe, but the thing is that in her world, people can turn into weapons. There's the Meister and there's the weapon. So the Meister is someone that holds the weapon, and the weapon is someone that turns into the weapon. I know that's like, I know that was probably some of the was self-explanatory, but so that scythe that she's holding that's glowing, that's her partner, who is a boy her age. They go to a monster hunting academy just like Ruby does, but so they're kind of a pair, and it's very interesting because they also have like they can target demon blood, and Ruby has like ability that can target also demon blood, and they're affected with demon blood. So it's very interesting. I'm super excited for this. I think this could be a Halloween episode, maybe, just given how like Soul Eater is a very Halloween world. Like if you can see that like pointed nose in the background, that's like the moon. That's like their moon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm super excited for this one.
Mela Kaliki Mappa.
Hulk versus Godzilla.
I don't know who would win that one. I think that's a good battle. I just off the top of my head, I don't know who would win that one. I want to give it to the Hulk.
I want to give it to Hulk too, but everyone says that Godzilla is so strong. God, like Godzilla's never been beaten before. He's like essentially like a god.
Yeah,
Like
that makes sense.
someone explained to me why Godzilla win. It was like a page of information. It was crazy.
And I'm really excited to see that one. Yeah, I don't know which one.
Let's see here. I think this one might be the last one.
That's hilarious.
I'm excited for this one. This is getting in such a heated battle. I think Gru will win. I love Megamind more, the movie, but I think Gru would win.
I think Megamind would win.
You think Megamind will win? I don't know about that one.
Just because think about all the successful things both of them have done. Out of success, how many times has Gru failed than Megamind? And I'm not talking about just against the heroes. I'm talking about inventions and stuff like that. Gru as kids. He let his kids be his
Well,
heart.
I mean, at the beginning of the first one, he was already an established villain, like and essentially, Megamind only became super successful as a villain because his superhero retired.
I agree. I'm back to Gru. Never mind. He was in like a villain society.
I mean, there wasn't a Mega Man show that came out or Mega Man 2 that was really awful, and it showed that Megamind might have been in a villain group supposedly, but I don't know.
Well, I'm
But
going back to Megamind if that's the case. I just think Gru has had more failures than Megamind has.
I don't know because he had 4 movies, so and he's beat 4 other villains.
Yeah,
Because Gru beat the first guy and sent his ass to the moon. Literally, he beat like I think a luchadora. He beat some girl when he was like a little child, some woman,
maybe
and then I
Megamind only
think
needed one movie. He only needed one movie to prove that he was good, even though the second
I
one
think
was trash.
I think Megamind's best inventions is this giant robot, and then the concentrated power of the sun. But that shit takes too long to load. Like that shit took like 10 whole minutes. So I don't know.
I think that'll be a good battle as well.
Gru punches shark. I just want you to know that he punches shark with little effort and knocked that shit out.
But look at Megamind's head; it couldn't even fit in the picture for Death Battle.
Mm-mm.
That's a lot of knowledge. Wow, October 6th. That's coming up. It's right around
I
the
don't know
corner.
if that's I don't even know if that's confirmed date. Cause I don't know if that's a confirmed date. All right, October
October 6th.
6th, supposedly. I don't know if it's a confirmed date.
But okay, all right, but good. I'm so glad the fans are excited. That's good. October 6th. Death Battle returns.
Yes.
Dun, dun.
But I'm super excited. What was one battle out of all this that you are most excited for, Justin?
Most excited for. That Godzilla versus Hulk, I'm excited for. And then I'm just interested in the Green Lantern dude versus the Galaxy Destroyer. I'm interested in that one. And of course, Yu-Gi-Oh versus what's it called? Yu-Gi-Oh versus Ash. That's a battle that always wanted to see. Like, it's kind of like Digimon and Pokemon. It was in that genre of things. Everybody uses monsters to fight and capture. So, that's always been something that I was wondering. So I think favorite, if I had to do an order or a list, Ash and Yu-Gi-Oh is my number 1. Number 2 is Hulk versus Godzilla. And then my 3 is the Green Lantern.
Okay, so we're doing top 3.
Yeah.
I think my first one will be Ruby versus Maka. My second one would probably be, I think I want to go with Ash versus Yuki as well. And my third one, I think I want to go Aang versus Traveler. That because I'll give Genshin Impact a lot, like maybe a lot more feed. I don't know, because like the thing is, I don't want there be such a saturation of Genshin Impact because there's so many characters. But I guess it'd be nice just see maybe like just a little bit of variety, maybe sprinkle in like maybe 2 characters every year or something like that. I don't know, but I'm pretty excited to just see Avatar come back because I thought we were kind of done. I was a little bit worried that we might be done with Avatar characters just because like I think we've done like almost every relevant character in Avatar Last Airbender because we've done Aang, we've done Toph, we've done Zuko, Korra. There's literally like almost
Sokka?
no one left. Who would he fight?
Anybody? That man is a
No.
master war man. Okay.
I guess
He
maybe
wants to war.
Boomerang.
Huh?
Captain Boomerang. I guess maybe Captain Boomerang.
And he has a sword that was made from what's it called? Meteor. A meteor sword.
Nah, I don't think no one wants to see Sokka in a fight.
You sleeping on Sokka. See that? See, that's the reason why people, even he said it in the show, people just walk all over him. Wrong for that.
No one wants to see that man in a fight. But yeah, so I those are my top 3. But I'm super excited, Justin. I think we said what there need to be said. Do you have any final thoughts?
I'm excited. October, it's coming, peeps. It's coming.
Yeah. We got I did count them up. I think so because they said over 20 episodes supposedly because and I counted 10, so there's at least 10 more episodes that we don't know about, and we still got the live action battle, Torian Crawford, and then someone else. I can't remember, but I'm super excited for it. But let us know down below if you're excited about Death Battle coming back. What's your favorite matchup, or what is your favorite matchup from what has been listed so far? What are you excited for? Oh, Light versus Columbo. I totally forgot about that one. I don't know about that one. I totally forgot Light versus Columbo.
I'm not excited.
We'll see. It's gonna be kind of. It might be funny. It might be funny because it's like a little detective versus detective type going on. But let us know down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you, Justin from Inside Thoughts Productions for joining us. All in all, stay crunchy.
Girl, I was born with 2 left feet. Come grab my hand, get me on that beat. The way your body's moving, I can feel the heat of that fire.